Hello, everybody. Here we are. Woohoo! On Monday. Wow, the 2nd of July already. And here I am, Cheryl Anderson, doing my live up on my balcony, but you can see the beach. So I wasn't going to go back down there today until I can work out how to get better reception when I'm there. So today, well, actually, here is Moreton Bay, if you want to know. And actually, right over there is Moreton Island, and this way is Bribie, and that way is Stradbroke Island. So it's beautiful here. I love living here. So today, now we've got this lovely view behind us, and you can see there is a pelican, right there at the end of my thumb, floating around down there. So enough of a chat about what's happening behind me, it's just beautiful. Anyway, welcome to Monday's video, live video. Now, I learned something on the weekend as I was, reading and researching. And it was about social media, which is something that I'm doing lots of learning. I mean, the learning curve is like, it's pretty, pretty heavy sometimes, let's say. Now, one of the things I came across was, it's just the wording, right? Like I've said in the description here, attention, attention. We don't realize how much and how powerful our attention is, do we? I think some do, some don't. Now, bear in mind, I aim my videos at a generalized audience. Yes, I'm aware some people already know the stuff I'm talking about, and that's fantastic. You should share that as often as you can. But I talk in more generalized terms because what's happening is we're going through an educational trend. Well, not trend, we're educational, what would you call it, process for humans. All right. So what's happening is everybody's learning a bit more about the things that affect them so that they can make better decisions for themselves and also be aware of not nefarious things. They're not all nefarious, that's for sure, but there are a lot of systems and things out there that are just designed just to rip you off or lead you in the wrong direction. I'm all for people knowing what these things are so you can keep making better decisions for yourself. Now, here it says, have you heard of an attention engineer? Hello, who's there? I can't see who's there, darn it. Lois. Hi, Deb, too. How you doing, girl? Now, an attention engineer. Now, immediately I knew exactly what that was, considering what I was learning, what I was researching. But the fact now that they have attention engineers who are there specifically to gain your attention and lead you where they want you to go, where they want you to place your attention. Now, it's a bit different to a school teacher tapping on a board wants your attention here. Okay, so Johnny, Mary, I want you to look at the board. It's not about that. Attention is about everybody understanding that your attention is huge because what you put your attention into is exactly what you will grow in your life. So if you put your attention to the negativity of your life and everything around you, that is what you get back. And that's what you're going to get truckloads of back. But if you put your attention towards things that are uplifting for you, that are educational for you, that are about freedom for you, freedom of thought, freedom of movement. Now, so going back to the attention side of things, think about this. The attention engineers, they've even got their own name, for God's sake. They know the power. Well, those that employ them know the power of your attention. Now, too many people go, as far as like this being invasive, right, and being We're always being, what is that word, profiled. And some people go, oh, I don't really care. I've got nothing to hide. I don't do anything. I'm not special enough for them to worry about. Wrong, 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 wrong. You shouldn't even be making an excuse for why it's okay to bend over and get shafted for your information. It shouldn't be about whether you're a good or a bad person. Fact is, it's your information and it's not there for them to take, whether you're good or bad, like I said. Now, these attention engineers, they know how to do this, how to direct you to where they want you to be. Now imagine this, Facebook has been busted for not only tracking you while you're on Facebook, right? That goes on, but they track you once you've turned Facebook off. They track everything you do online, everything. They also can turn, if you have a Facebook app on your phone, well, you've given them the okay to turn your phone on and to turn the app on whenever they want. They can make calls from your phone, they can listen in, they can record because you've given them the okay to record. They can take everything you have on your phone, messages, contacts, photos. You thought it was private and you probably got a password to get into your phone. That's good for average people to save you from maybe Joe Blow wants to rip off your phone and make purchases via it or something. But no, it's much more nefarious than that. So what they're doing, people who leave location services on your phone. So everywhere you take it, it's a tracking device. So they track where you go. Now think about it. So there's tracking on your phone, there's cameras, we've all seen spy movies and that sort of thing. This stuff happens. Now, so being aware that, now this is stuff I was learning as well over the weekend. It's not much that you do at all that isn't tracked, that isn't monitored, and they keep this information. So imagine this, right? They know what you're doing. They know where you go. They know where you spend your money. They know where you're hanging out. But what they want most of all is your attention, whatever you're looking at. That's why part of Facebook, the broken streams of information, like I'll go here and check that out. I'll go and check my emails. Or I'm just going to check Snapchat or Instagram or whatever. They've proven that these broken segments of attention actually diminish our ability to think deep and long about things. It actually does dumb us down because it's like having broken sleep. Think about it. If you go from having 8 hours a night and eventually you're going to have it in 1 hour sleep, wake up, walk around, go back, try to go back to sleep again. Now, keep doing this. Now, you think an hour is not very good, like, oh my gosh, I get an hour's sleep and I have to get up. Wah. This is the equivalent of you sleeping for 10 minutes, waking up, and then trying to go back to sleep for another 10 minutes and then wake up. So what's going to happen to your sleep cycle, to your serotonin, melatonin, everything that makes your brain work, your waking, your sleeping, your bodily functions, they're screwed, right? That's what this incremental feed of information does to your brain as well. So it's just like sleep deprivation. So they know what's happening. They know what they want and they know how to get it, which brings me back to my very original topic, which is about attention engineers. This is their job. They engineer ways to get your attention, in the process to dumb you down, to make you a better consumer. Just buy this thing, you'll be happier. Or because there's two motivations for buying anything, all right? One is to take pain away. Two is to keep someone in a state of joy. So if they're happy, they want to stay happy. So pain, take away the pain, or prolong joy, prolong happy, prolong upness, all right? So in knowing this, all right, that these two things are what they want, are what humans want, they know how to deliver this. So what happens is, in the end, there is no product, all right? You're not buying anything. The fact is, here's what they do. They have your attention. It might seem little to you, but the more you think about this, the more you realize that in the end, it's just what they want is obedient sheep, consumers that are just obedient sheep. Do as you're told, do it when you're told, buy what we tell you because this will make you happy. Have the car, have the new hairdo, have the holiday, have the whatever, an external thing, because you'll be happier. And if you're not happy, then here, we'll give you this to take the pain away. Now think about this. I broke this down talking with my mum yesterday, actually, is now to take pain away. Now, I can't really remember where I was going with that now. It was, I can't think of it as succinctly as I did yesterday. But the tantalizing people, like, oh, look at this. If you have this, this is going to make you happier. All right, which is the impetus to go and shop. But the continue to buy things that you don't need is the trying to keep the sense of happy, keep the sense of joy going, which is the continuing to buy things. Like you go to a shop, you get what you need, but you continue to buy because we've been programmed. We don't want to think we have, but we have been programmed. Now, the good part of this is you can't necessarily deprogram or unprogram yourself, but what you do is you treat your brain like a computer and you start putting your own apps in. Apps that are positive. You know, there's ways to go about this. There's plenty of things that you can do, like a fitness regime. Start walking each day, even if it's for 5 minutes up the road and walk home. That's 10 minutes. That's an app, because you put an app in, and what it does is it's the app that makes you walk once a day for 5 minutes in any direction and then come home. There'll be another app that is for reading, where when it activates, it says, oh, we go sit down, we're going to read. We're going to read something positive or uplifting, or a biography even, learning about other humans. So the attention, if we could all understand how unbelievably powerful attention is and how desperately the powers that be want your attention, then you start to realize every single day that where you're going to put your eyes and ears and mouth and nose, all of your senses, is what's going to be amplified, and you're going to get more of it back. Now, they want to do it in a manner where they program you to just simply want to consume more but stay unhappy so that you can continue to consume. All right? Do you see people becoming happier in general? People that are stuck in Facebook and all this sort of thing? No, they're not. They're getting unhappier by the second, because that was a design. It's designed. I mean, the design is working perfectly. People are just crumbling. And that's because of where we're putting our attention. And you can change that every day you wake up. You can choose where you put your attention. By all means, go to Facebook, look around, what have you. But be aware that your attention, you might go in thinking it's you looking at cat videos, or you looking at, I don't know, whatever videos you like to watch or stories you want to look at. But that's not the truth. They've already programmed you to keep burning up time and scroll, 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 scroll. I've done it. I do it. I catch myself doing it and go, oh my God, step away from the computer, put the mouse down, go and make a cup of tea or something. But if you can look at and realize that even in your one-personness, you might live in a little tiny unit in a little faraway place that you think, you know, I'm nothing. Well, they want your attention. They don't care that you think you're nothing. As long as you earn a cent or a dollar, they want to know about you. So in understanding that to them, this is really powerful, they know how powerful your attention is. So just take a leaf out of their book. I don't even need to tell you anymore. If they're spending billions in captivating you, getting your attention and directing you where they want, then doesn't it stand to reason that your attention is one of the most powerful things that you're going to have, especially to use for yourself? So start to use that wisely for yourself. Still do what you're doing. I find the best way to break any habit is sometimes not necessarily to always add something in or take something out, because a lot of the time we look at it, it has to be this, oh, I have to give up what I'm doing and add something in, or give up what I'm doing and take something out. That's not true. If you look at what's happening and decide for yourself that a very small portion of each of your days, you're going to do something for you. That's it. Just, it might be 1 minute that you take an active stand to go to maybe a window and look out and try to name the trees. How many trees do you know what they are? How many flowers can you know? How many birds? Maybe play a song that you really like, that you know you like. Maybe look at an old photo of someone, I don't know, someone that maybe your grandma or a friend or a pet, or a Christmas photo, a photo of your holidays. What you need to do to start to get back on track and realise the power that's being taken away from you is just replace some of that day, some of those 24 hours that you have, doing something that you choose to do, that's not in front of a screen, that doesn't require technology, that if all the power went out, that you'd be okay to do it. That's a good start. So what's something you can do with no power, no electricity, no nothing, and do that? So that's my chat. That's my topic for Monday, with the beach in the background, which is, where are we? Here we are. There. And there's that really, the boat ramp. I've seen some amazingly crazy, strange stuff happen down there. Anyway, so thank you for joining me today on this really, really awesome Monday, I've got to say. It's hardly any wind. It's quite balmy for winter. So thank you from wonderful Scarborough in Queensland and Moreton Bay in the background. If you enjoyed this, please share, or you can go and see these videos again. I transfer them across to my YouTube channel. La, la, la. Some of them are very long. I know not everyone wants to watch something long, but as I'm learning, I'm getting a different format anyway as it goes. Oh, you love the background. You were looking at that background, weren't you, yesterday, Mark? So, and you know, teach your kids. Bring these topics up with kids. Let them know. All we need is information. You don't need to be told what to do. But it is nice to have the information so you can choose what you want to do. Thank you again. It's been really lovely talking. So I look forward to Friday. Come and have a chat. You never know where I'll be. Might be down there. Might be, who knows? Anyway, I really thank you all for coming. It's been lovely talking, and I look forward to seeing you on Friday. Alrighty, take care for now. Bye.